July 2023. I'm sitting in here, right here at this chair, at this desk, right here. I'm staring at a camera. And I turn the camera on, you know, say a couple words, and I'm ready to start my YouTube channel, right? I've been procrastinating. I've been telling myself I'm going to start a YouTube channel. I'm going to start a YouTube channel. I'm going to start a YouTube channel. And then finally, I sit down in front of a camera, take the video, and what happens? I replay the video back, and I don't like it. I delete the video, and then I don't touch it again. And then another month goes by, same camera, sitting in front of the computer, about to make a video, and then I don't like the video, and I get rid of it. For months and months and months, I had this problem. It was time to record a video for YouTube, and I just didn't do it because I was scared what other people would think. The reason I bring this up is because today I'm going to be talking about the difference between consistency and quality or quantity. A lot of times, what we tend to do is try to make the best content or the best video or do the weight the best way or whatever, make everything the best we can, and then we never actually do what we're supposed to do because we're always worried about it being perfect. And reality is it's never going to be perfect. So this reminds me of this study that I heard about kind of recently. So they had this photography class in a college, and they had two groups of students. And one group, every member of the group was supposed to take one picture, and it was supposed to be the best picture of all the pictures, and that's how they'd get an A. If they had a really good pictures, they would get an A in the class. The other group was supposed to take 100 pictures, and no matter how good each picture was, if they turned in 100 pictures, they would get an A. At the end of the study, at the end of the semester, the students all turned in their work. Well, the students from group one waited till the last minute to turn their work in because they kept spending so much time looking for the best picture to take. While the students from group two turned in their pictures on the right time and they were ready to go because they were always taking pictures because they needed to get 100 pictures. The students in group one all had pretty crappy pictures because they had to figure out which one was the best, and they picked one, and that happened to not be the best one. Whereas the students in group B, they had 100 pictures, but a lot of their pictures were way better than the students from group one. And the reason I bring this study up is because we tend to think that we have to make this perfect, this picture perfect, one time thing. It has to be perfect every single time. Whereas reality is that's not really true. You get a lot further by posting 100 pictures and figuring out which one does the best than posting just one. So today I want to talk about quality versus quantity, why quality and consistency make you better. Quality is really good. If we're talking specifically YouTube videos, we're talking really good edits, really good speech, really good script, all this and that. If we're talking quantity, it's more of as many as you can put up at a time, right? As many as you can do. And I remember one time, I think 2 or 3 days, 4 days, I spent like 2 or 3 hours a day for 4 days writing scripts for YouTube videos back in like April or May of this year. And I never ever made a YouTube video with any of that stuff. I just kept saying, "Oh, I'm gonna write content. I'm gonna write content. I'm gonna write content," and I never actually posted anything. And that's what we tend to do. We tend to wait till the stars align to actually get going on something. It doesn't have to be a YouTube channel. We're even talking about the gym or maybe even reading, right? Oh, I'll read it one day. But if you read every day consistently, you read 5 pages a day every day, that one day will come and you'll have read that book. Or in the gym, I got to have perfect form. Well, if you have perfect form on 6 of them and you still push out 12, and maybe the other 6 weren't perfect form, but they were still pretty good, you're still going to get stronger. A lot of times we tend to worry about quality when reality is we should just be worried about quantity. We can fix and critique as we go. I heard Mr. B say something a long time ago that's always stuck with me. Someone asked him, like, how do I start a YouTube channel? He just said, make a video every day, and then every day make each video better. He said, if you just keep making each video better as you go, you'll have more people watch your channel, more people pay attention to your stuff. So that's just how it goes. So the key here is to be consistent. Instead of finding the best picture to turn in for the teacher, you have consistency. Every day you take a picture. And one of those days, you'll have a picture that's better than the other day, but you still had all the pictures. So here's my tip on being consistent and why you should choose quantity over quality. So if you have something that you want to do, some great projects, I don't know, you want to start going to the gym, whatever the case is, way to be consistent, the way to do quantity over quality is to start yourself small. Start very small. For example, say you're trying to do more push-ups, start with 5. Then tomorrow do 10. You want to be honest? Start with 1. And then once you do the 1, if you just imagine yourself doing the 1, you'll probably do a second one while you're there. You know, like, oh, I just happen to be here, so I'm going to do another one. But just get yourself into the actual action. For me, with making the YouTube video, I just turn the camera on and like start rolling. So it gets me ready to make a video. And that doesn't mean that I want to make a video or even know what the fuck I'm going to talk about, but I'm making the video. And it might not perform the best, but if I keep uploading, people are going to see my face, they're going to recognize what I'm saying, they're going to hear my message, they're going to start watching, and slowly but surely I'll get viewers. I didn't post my first video and then expect to get 100,000 followers, subscribers, whatever. And I didn't, I have some videos on my channel that have 0 views, 1 or 2 views. A lot of them don't go over 10 views. I have 7 subscribers. That's more subscribers that I have now that I wouldn't have had if I never made the YouTube channel. Most people quit because it's boring. Because I'm just sitting here ranting about something that I believe in, and there's no background music. There's no, actually, I might add background music just to keep those people around, right? Just to keep like the instant gratification. You got to get my dopamine hit. So I couldn't get my dopamine hit in from this video, so I got to go find another one. That's how people are, man. So if you made it this far, be proud of yourself because most people don't. Do it every single day. And the more you do it every single day, the more you're able to do other things every single day. So like, for example, I started originally with the gym. The gym was my thing that I did every single day. I got some discipline in the gym. I started making my bed every day. I started waking up early every day. I started getting to work early every single day. I started to, have a little morning routine. And I originally started learning about, hygiene and sleep and, mindset and going to the gym. That was what I originally started learning about. It wasn't until recently, about a year ago, that I got into business. So yeah, my actionable step, find something that you can do just one of today and do that thing the one time and then do it again tomorrow and again the next day and the next day and the next day. And it has to be something you like, man. There's some basic things that you probably don't like that you have to do, like your laundry, maintenance stuff, but find something that you really are passionate about that you want to do. Maybe you want to make a YouTube video. Look, I'm going to tell you how I made my YouTube channel straight up since we're here. This is a mic that I bought off of Amazon for $20, and I'm using my iPhone camera. And I have a stand to put my iPhone on, and the stand was like $40. So I spent $60 on this whole setup, and you don't even have to do that. You can just prop your phone up against your laptop. You don't even need a mic. I just have one because it makes me sound better, but I mean, you don't have to start like that. You can start today. And that is how you get better. And then quality later, right? But at least you have experience. Like cold calls, for example, that's a big thing that I always struggle with. I remember I sat in front of my mirror right there and thought about all these different cold calls I could make. Blah, 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 like cold call, cold call, cold call. Who's going to answer? What's the script? Blah, 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 all this and that. And then finally, when it was actually time to make the cold call, I was stuttering and I didn't know what to say and I got scared. But when I actually did enough cold calls, I did hundreds of cold calls, I got better at it because quality. You're not going to be the best the first time, but you'll be the best at some point. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, subscribe. Let me post some more stuff constantly because it's about quantity over quality. So, at least in the beginning. So, over time, you do need to get quality stuff. But in the beginning, man, just do it. Just get good. Just do something. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Stop scrolling through social media. It's bad for you.